Hello, and welcome to Table Talk with Sal. And I'm your host, Sal. And today, in my makeshift studio, we have Neno.
What up, guys? I'm Neno. What's up? What's up? Table Talk with Sal. Let's get it going.
I know, I know what you're thinking. Wow, Sal's downgraded to interview his mechanic.
Hey, Paisos love this race shit, bro. Paisos and Europeans. Like I was telling you, they walk in the gas station. They never talk to me in Spanish, bro. All of a sudden, they talk to me in Spanish. It was hilarious, bro.
Hey,
It's just like 120 bucks, bro.
pick that up right there.
What?
Put it in frame.
What?
You know what I'm talking about. The bucket. The
Oh.
bucket you walked in here with, bro. And with that in your hands, I wouldn't doubt them, dog.
Okay, I didn't walk in there with that. You have the bucket, idiot. I just want to chill, man.
Fuck. Well, today's episode is sponsored by
Michelob
Ultra,
Ducati, Lenovo,
Lenovo,
Diadora,
Shell,
Power Smoke,
Power Smoke,
Michelob Ultra.
and then the real important ones right here, 98 octane.
What the fuck is that?
If you ever have to get fit and you
Oh
need to
my
learn how
god.
to eat properly,
It's always the fattest motherfuckers. Shit, God, yeah, I fucking work out. They just look like a fucking bola de masa, dude. What are you talking about?
at least my masa's melting, fool. We're just compounding even more, dog. Hey, dog. You're looking like a quadruple stack of pancakes right here.
You're like a motherfucking 4x4.
That's it, dog. I be working out though. I know I look like a mama nana kid. Have you ever owned a mama nana kid?
No,
No, kid. Pues yo sí, kid.
sí que más good.
Sí, era kid. Era un Chevy, bro.
Chevy what, bro?
If a Chevy has 10 food,
Damn.
2001, güey. Fucking. You haven't listen to this, crew cab. Firme, full fucking all white right there.
Shit.
Chip paint on the bottom.
Oh shit.
But you know, whatever, fuck. Hey, my dude, he said, well, for clarifications and shit, that shit was my primo's. But you know how that shit was happening? So he had to go. Y pues yo me quedé con el título, bro. You know?
Yeah.
He got deported, so. No, he said, I see the tides, and the tides are coming in. So he dipped out. But he's doing good, and you know, whatever. He sold the truck and stuff, but you know, it was under my name, so it's technically mine. Especially whenever he wasn't here, I was quemando llanta. I wonder if he'll ever listen to this.
Probably not.
Probably wouldn't understand it anyway.
You and your 5 listeners.
Jerome 90
Oh shit.
90 to 100.
Oh shit. My bad, guys.
Yeah, you better
I
apologize.
apologize. Please listen. We need the views. Please watch. Please.
Or
Or fucking
don't,
don't, bro.
Who cares? Just put this on as background noise whenever
when
you're sleeping.
You're sleeping, making love in the shower, whatever you're doing, just put it.
I would not want to listen to me like talking to you while making love. Dog.
Why not, bro?
What kind of
faster? You slow down, dude. Slow the fuck down.
You're gonna blow your load, bro. You gotta take that curve gently.
Count to 10. Look away.
Do you think Diddy would hire us to give coaching at his parties?
Bro, I would be one of the light guys, dude. Or I'll be like one of the runners. We need more baby oil. I'll be back, dude. Come back with the baby oil, bro.
That's fucking crazy. You know, bringing it to comedy. Well, this is all comedy. I was trying to do some Diddy jokes, and my Diddy jokes were not landing yesterday. They were funny to me, but I think the audience was just laughing like, like what the hell? But I see them wanting to laugh, but I just couldn't get them there. But that was just on like one or two jokes. But I bring that up is it too early? Is it ever too early to make jokes about current events?
No, I remember I did the Diddy joke a long time ago when it first started coming out. I did one with him and what's his name? Meek Mills. Supposedly him and Meek Mills had sex with Usher or whatever, some shit like that. I talked about that. I just never finished it. Like I never like worked on the joke, but I remember just talking about that. But, yeah, it's like no, it's current things are like they're topical events, so you have to talk about them right there and then, because they're gonna be here only for like a week or two, and then after that, it's like all right, it's old, like it's done.
We're on week 12 of the Diddy trials right now, and stuff. Yeah, dude, week 12. You know how crazy it is. You know what really pisses me off is that they're having this Diddy trial all under wraps federally or whatever, but then they give us what the fuck is his name? Johnny Depp
Yeah,
with the girl that shits
Amber Heard. Yeah,
Amber Heard. Oh yeah, she is like a fucking. She belongs in a herd.
Amber Turd, dude.
Yeah, for real. The animal just shitting in the bed. No, for out of spite. What a fucking. That's a dog move. Like you're a bitch. Like for real, dog.
That's funny.
Nah, for real, so funny.
Bro, I would have grabbed that piece of shit. Just fucking. I'll be like, bitch.
Fucking cochina, throwing it at her foot.
Whatever, face.
Oh, here's a fucking sandwich. And then you would have made out with her after. Love you. Or how do you think Johnny Depp would bang her? Like, oh, how would he? You think he would go Pirates of the Caribbean? Arr. See, Ttws danger. It's not funny, it's disgusting, but okay. Neno. How long have you been doing comedy, man?
I just hit 3 years in May.
3 years, 3 prosperous years, 3 rough years, 3 learning years. How would you
A
describe
little bit of all, dude. Yeah, a little bit of all. A lot of ups and downs. A lot of ups and downs. It's never easy. Some days are good, some days are bad, some days maybe good, some days are maybe shit. But yeah.
Some days you do good, and then some days you bomb.
Yeah.
How often do you find yourself bombing? Like,
only when
the percentage.
Only when the times that matter. The last kill Tony, dude. But I cried on the way home.
Oh,
I was like, why the fuck did I do that, man? Like, it was so stupid. I wasn't even done with the joke. Like, just fucking idiot, bro. You blew it! But, whatever.
I mean, take a drink. Here, I'll take a drink for your failures, dog. I mean, I don't really think it's a failure. If you think of it as a failure.
For me, it is.
I will look at it as a.
But. So let me cut you off. But to me, it was a bomb. But you learn from your bombs, right? That's what everyone said. You learn from your bombs.
I think so. You just bombed it where
I just bombed in front of 3 million people, but it's all good.
It happens, man.
And it's on the internet forever.
Who cares?
People, yeah.
Happens, right? Well, I was doing Thai spot yesterday, and they live stream it.
Yeah.
And my wife was watching. God bless.
I'm so happy I don't have a girlfriend or anything like that, because, like, I'm pretty sure be like, let me see you. I'm like, no, like, the practices you can't see. If you want to go to a show or something, then yeah, but the open minds, it's practice. Like, you're just fucking, like, shit's not ready, or you're working on stuff, and yeah, no, don't watch that.
It's not cut cookie. It's not. Yeah. And then most of the audience members at open mics aren't like, I don't think most people want to hang out with.
Yeah.
Especially. We're not talking shit, but sometimes it's rough whenever it's just comedians. We're most of us are pretty weird.
Yeah.
I think.
Or also too, it's like no one's paying attention.
Yeah.
Everyone's off in their own little world,
Mm-hmm.
Like I was telling you, like when I walked in, like talking about Abe's, like there's a mic called Abe's at Abe's Smoke Shop. It's a smoke shop, and they have like a room where they do shows and stuff like that. And usually it's all just comics. It sucks. But dude, the other day they had this new host. She looked like the Marilyn Monroe from Wish.
Yeah.
And bro, she brought like 30 coworkers, bro. Like real audience. It was the best mic I had all week, and it was so fun. Yeah, it was cool.
Oh, it was a fun mic. It was a really good mic. Yeah.
Cool. I wish I would have just done all like English material, but I did like 2 minutes in Spanish that I needed to practice for my Spanish show that night. But other than that, it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was awesome.
Yeah, that show was really fun. I got on a little bit later than you, and the crowd was still there.
Yeah, you said more people came.
Yeah, dude, it seemed like 5 more people showed up after, and everyone stayed. Dude.
That's awesome.
And it was like, it was really chilled. But that was an open mic, man. That wasn't even a paid show.
Yeah.
But for that venue to have that many people filled in there, I thought it was like, okay, you know.
Like I said, it's very rare.
Very rare. I think she did a good job. I wonder if she'll be able to bring in more people.
Yeah, if she does another mic, I'll definitely go.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That was super cool.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Fuck it, wherever the crowds are, you know.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just it's hit or miss, man. And I found like you just need to go out and do different mics.
Yeah.
You know, different crowds, different material. You know,
Yeah.
or if you feel like your material's getting stale, getting stale, it's probably because you're doing it at the same place to the same people.
Yeah.
Go figure it out. You know. The white crowd's not gonna laugh at the same joke as you know the Mexican crowd or the black crowd or the urban crowd, whatever the fuck you want to say.
Yeah.
You know, that's something that I'm learning myself. So 3 years of doing comedy, all in Austin or
Awesome, yeah.
all in Austin. Where did you originate from?
I am from Southern California, Orange County, San Neno.
Good for you.
What's up, dog?
Do you guys have you guys are the originators of the Scante Warriors, right, Dom?
I don't live to live, homie. I'm from here. Where you from? Oh, dude, I love that. Bro, if that guy wasn't a fucking retard, bro, he'd be a millionaire by now, bro. Like, he's just a weirdo, like, fucking idiot. Bro, he was the original fucking Fools Gone Wild character, and, like, bro, like, he would have been so successful, like, crazy, but he's just, like, he would get mad when people would report us and shit like that.
Well, that fool was all scanted out. For the people that don't know what scante is, it's meth. And
but yeah, we're all
the fool's like, dude,
that guy's from Texas. I did that stupid rap.
oh really? Okay,
That's what the.
and that's all they recently arrested that fool.
Yeah, that's how it popped up in my algorithm.
Yeah, stupid ass fool, bro. Stupid ass. Boy was probably scanted out, dude. He should have just been chilled out on all that gang activity, bro. Fucking idiot. After you make that much fucking money, or you should be able to get at least some type of money after one of your videos make it to 1 million views. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get monetized and all that stuff.
Yeah, but
all these times people are just fucking idiots. Like,
hey, fool. What's up, homie? Hey, fool. How much more
like,
people can we can get?
I don't know if you know who Lefty Gunplay is.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's another rapper from LA, like gangster guy, and he fucks up his bag because like he's just a liability, bro. He's just a fucking idiot. Like, still gets high, inconsistent, like, you know, like he was supposed to be on tour with Shoreline Mafia and like some other guys, and they kicked him off the tour because he's fucking. He's a liability. So
well, you know, at this point, you know, I don't think Shoreline Mafia wants to get their money fucked with. You know,
exactly. Well, yeah, it's a business. You're gonna fuck up our business, like no. So that's what you.
I mean, I just think it's funny, bro. If you're gonna want to get high on tour, just buy drugs from the fucking people that are gonna, you know what I mean?
Well, it's not even that. It's just like you know, like.
He got arrested because he had fucking crack in his asshole. He had
like meth and shit. He recently got arrested.
In his prison wallet. I apologize.
Prison wallet.
You know, but you know what? Whatever, dude. That's just so stupid. I do find it really enjoyable watching this one guy. Like he's a skante guy. He's on my TikTok, and that fool's like, "Hey, fool, we're out here working all day, fool, working all night, and guess where we're at, homie? Disneyland." And we're all, and he's doing the sky, like he's spitting the pipe, you know, you get high off of the meth and stuff, and I'm just like, why the fuck is
Wait, what is he doing for work?
he recently, dude, it puts me to shame that I know this about this guy, but he just recently got fired from Amazon.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. I seen one video. It's a guy all cracked down in the Amazon warehouse. Man, he's like, I'm working. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a meth head.
Yeah, big one. Scum it out.
Yeah, and then I saw one video of that guy, but he was working. He makes videos of him working in the factory or whatever.
Yeah, he makes videos of him just working normal life shit, but then
he's all like smoked out.
Yeah, he's all whacked out, scanted out, boys. It's a fucking shame. I like watching because it's so fucking funny. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's destroying his life. It's so enjoyable. But what, dude? He's like, but hey, he's enjoying life though. He was working hard and got us. He was with Disneyland high as fuck. What a fucking crazy place to be high. What the fuck you high at Disneyland for, bro? That's not fun. That's not cool. Leave Mickey Mouse alone, dog. They're all probably hitting the Scotty with fucking behind Magic Mountain.
That's how they call it, Magic Mountain, dog.
Oh shit, dog. That's so fucking stupid, dude. Fuck. Why do I like dumb shit? Like I like dumb shit like that. Yeah. Fucking idiot. This shit's funny.
I you know what I like watching sometimes? There's this guy on YouTube. You laugh like a fucking idiot. There's this guy on YouTube, bro. He's like a farmer and shit.
He's like watching farmers, bro.
No, it's this guy who goes to like. You're making me laugh. He cleans hooves and shit.
Oh yeah.
So he'll get like cows and like bulls and horses.
Oh yeah.
And he puts the hoofs up on like this machine.
Mm-hmm.
And when he takes off the fucking, I guess what is it called?
The horseshoe.
The horseshoe, like it's just cool to watch. He takes it off, cleans up all like the dirt, the bacteria, and like the bone marrow shit, and like, he just cleans it up. He reshoes them, like yeah. I like watching some of these.
What would that be called? Is like is it the calcium? What are horse hooves made out of?
They're like some sort of bone, right? Like
what are horse hooves made out of? And those.
Oh my gosh, you're fucking.
ChatGPT is the best assistant.
Walmart internet is not gonna work.
Right here, I got you. Carotene. I was gonna say, yeah, that's the same shit that's made out of our fucking nails and stuff.
Yeah, like calories. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I watch some of that.
That's funny shit.
Or I like watching if I want to get lost in the sauce and just chilling, I like my conspiracy videos, like the Y Files, some of the Rogan stuff, and he has a good.
Oh, I just watched that AJ guy.
Yeah.
I'm still watching him right now.
It's good though.
Oh wow, it's really good.
Bro,
I like how he debunks everything.
Yeah, it's good. He tells you like all like what the conspiracy is about. Then if he could debunk it, he debunks it. But there's some that you can't debunk where you're just like it's a mystery. You're just like, oh fuck, that's crazy.
It's kind of fucked up. Like, why would they want to hide the truth from us, bro?
Because you can't handle the truth, boy.
Well, you can't know until you try, right? That's what they did with the nuclear bombs, right?
Yeah, but it's all about control. So I don't know. Maybe we don't have shit.
What about if we're just Sims, bro?
We're just what?
We're just Sims. Like we're just. This is just a simulation.
Yeah. We're a simulation.
Would you feel bad if you were a simulation? Like what? How would you feel if you didn't matter?
I would have been like, fuck, I should have done. No. I don't know. It just ultimately,
What about if they just told you like there's no real
like right now, like the government's like, hey, we have a national fucking press conference. The life you live is not real. Nothing matters. You're just a fucking CPU.
Hey guys,
Big.
turns out you're just Google. What is it? The Google V3O, or you're just a prompt.
You're just a Google.
No, please don't prompt me to drink more beer.
You're just the same.
Whoa, that's crazy. Another prompt. Drink more?
Remember that game Sims?
Yeah.
When it first came out, dude, like I remember my cousin was like obsessed with it. I was like, why are you like playing this game? Like I remember just being like weirded out, like why do you like recreating like another person's life and like, playing it? I just thought it was weird.
I like playing I like playing RPG games, like real like
Oh yeah, that's
role-playing
different.
games.
That's different.
Like right now I'm playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It's like a medieval RPG game.
Mm.
I find it really fun.
Did you ever play Skyrim?
Yeah.
Was it kind of like that?
I feel like Skyrim, it was just like, it was it was your character, so it was like more of you.
Yeah.
But this guy his name is Henry.
Yeah.
So I'm playing as Henry. I'm not playing as me.
Right.
And I feel like I play more as me whenever I'm playing like a game like Skyrim. But this guy, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, Henry could go kill everyone. This guy's a monster. But whenever I play like games like Skyrim or something, like I always try to choose it, just like the path of like being good.
Yeah.
Like that Red Dead Redemption 2 game.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was super fun. I always find it hard to be like a bad person, unless sometimes I just want to be like, fuck it, bah, 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 and just end everyone. But I only do that at night whenever I can't get caught.
No, I don't. I haven't played games in a long time because I know I'll get addicted. And like, I want a gaming computer, I want this and that, but I know I'll be like, I'm not gonna do comments here. I'm just gonna play games. So I'll just.
You think, bro?
I'll get trapped in that.
You think I
No, I know. I know.
Are you like one of those people that you just can't put it down?
It's not that I can't put it down. I'll just be like, I'll compromise myself. Like, it's already late. It's already. I'm just gonna stay in. Like, what's the point? Like, and I'll just make more and more excuses just to have more leisure and just play those games. I love games. I grew up playing computer games and all that shit. So, it's just I know how I am. So I'm just like,
I'm not gonna lie. I've been like every day after coming back home from comedy, I've been like, fucking, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play my game.
Yeah.
And I play at least for like 1 hour.
Yeah.
You know? And then whenever you're playing like these like real intensely like role playing games, like it's not like just one level. It's like you gotta try it takes a lot of fucking time and it takes like a lot of dedication. And that's why I'm so frustrated with it because I just want to finish it.
Yeah, especially with games you gotta level up and you get certain armor, certain weapons. Like it's addicting because you're just like, I want that fucking armor, I want that weapon, I want to I want to level up my character. Like it's addicting.
Yeah, like I'm tired of getting killed by these mobs. So I need to
the most addicting game I ever played was a game called Diablo.
Oh, I love Diablo. Diablo is such a visually stimulating game, especially like you're like an hour or two in.
I would stay up for hours playing it. I would go to sleep thinking about that game. Wake up first thing in the morning, fucking get on, play. Like, dude, it was just so addicting. It was so fun. Like, that was probably the most addictive game I've ever played. It was
Diablo.
Like I played Diablo 2 and Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction, the expansion. And then I tried to get Diablo. I got Diablo 3, but I didn't like it. And then I just stopped playing.
You haven't played,
but Diablo 4 is pretty
fire.
Yeah.
Really good. That's whenever I've always wanted to play Diablo. I always saw people growing up playing Diablo, but I never played it until 4.
Yeah.
So it's really fun. But like you said, it does kind of like, for me, the game that that really fucking gets me is FIFA. That game really just
because you're a big soccer guy, right?
I love soccer, man. Oh, dude, look at this, man. Talking about soccer, I was actually supposed to hang this up today, but I actually got this in Germany.
What team is that?
BBB, bro. Dortmund.
What team is it?
Dortmund.
Dortmund?
Mm-hmm. But they,
You'll never walk alone.
you'll never walk alone, dude.
Oh shit, hold your head up, homie.
For real, son.
BBB, where's that team from in Germany?
Dortmund.
That's the town?
That's a little city. It's for I actually, you know, that was, and I'm also a big fan of Mines because Mines was closer to me whenever
So tell the people know that don't you're stationed in Germany for how long?
Oh yeah.
Because you're talking about Germany, where the fuck is this guy in Germany?
Oh, dude, people already know. Oh, this. Well, no, they don't know because they might come over from you. Yeah, but yeah, dude, I was a soldier for 6 years.
I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. Oh, we forgot to bring a picture up, bro.
Oh, it's not. We'll do that for Veterans Day. I want to do a Veterans Day special where it's just me and all my veteran boys just getting ripped off of fucking beers and just talking shit, and just having a good time. But yeah, 6 years. I lived in Germany for 3 years. That's where I finished up my contract. And while I was living there, I was exposed to a lot of European culture. And that's whenever I realized, like, my Mexican culture is really close to this European culture.
Mm-hmm.
It's similar. And American culture is completely different from any other culture in this world. I've noticed, and I found that we're unique. We're unique humans on this plane or on this earth. But yeah, Germany's really fun. I love soccer, but Dortmund was the first soccer game that I ever went to, and it's actually one of the biggest clubs in the Bundesliga, which is a soccer league for Germany.
Mm-hmm.
And the stadium was huge, man. And to get to those tickets, because I bought them like from a shady website, so I got to the stadium. I was supposed to get my tickets and then the guy says, "Well, I'm not at the stadium. You got to come all the way over here to get the tickets." So
Where the fuck was he at?
He was like fucking 3 miles away.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. And in Germany, you can walk everywhere, kind of, but
here you couldn't.
But no, you can't do that here. But in Germany, you can. So I did, and I walked all the way to his house, got the tickets. I got the tickets. Saw some of the game at like a little bar because he was living like an apartment complex or something. There was a bar there, so we were supposed to meet at the bar. I was chilling at the bar. The game started. I was watching the game at the bar, and then this guy takes fucking 5-10 minutes to give me the tickets, and after that I was like, I need to go. I need to get to the game. And by this point I was already drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
So I ran like for like 2 or 3 miles, bro. And fucking running to the stadium, dude. And I got to the stadium and then I got there right before halftime, and I ended up watching the whole game, and they won 5-0 that game.
Damn.
Yeah. It was crazy, dude. I was so drunk, but the energy and the vibe just kept me awake and energized. And plus, I was younger, so then I remember one of the bigger moments that I was having is like whenever I got to my seat and I looked back into the stadium. I was like standing. But whenever I was standing, I was cutting off people's view. So everyone started throwing popcorn at me. They're like, "Hey, sit the fuck down!"
Yeah. Did they say that in English or in German?
No, in German. So, but you get the fucking vibes.
How would they say it, bro? Say it.
What's it? Straight in the fucking. I don't know.
Do you remember some German still?
Danke, Dankeschön.
Like if you go back, you could get mine pretty good.
Oh yeah, but over there they just know, dude.
Well, yeah, because did you feel weird though? Like, because obviously you're Mexican, you're short, fucking, brown, like.
I could pass off as Middle Eastern, or Italian.
Did they think you were like Middle Eastern or Italian?
Not in Germany. In Germany, they thought I was more American than anything.
Oh, okay.
Depending what parts of Germany.
Well, because as soon as you spoke, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. But sometimes I would speak in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
So, you just need to fit in where you get in. I'm not gonna go tell people I'm an American in this fucking underground club. It's not. Especially, I'm not gonna tell him I'm a soldier. I'll tell you I'm a soldier when everything gets a little bit like
Yeah, when you're cool.
yeah, like
pass the vibes.
pass the vibes because then there needs to be like a transfer of information for you to be like allowed in certain areas, right?
Yeah.
You know, in certain circles or whatever. And yeah, dude, and just sometimes transparency is a good thing, but not all the time. Not whenever you need to get through the door, right? But anyways, yeah, it was just super fun. And Germany was crazy. That was fun.
What was the crazy thing you did over there or you experienced? Like it doesn't have to be like bad or like good or just something like fuck that's like only in Germany would happen.
Oh, dude, there's a lot of stuff. I don't want to
Say one, bro.
I can't. I'll tell you off. I'll tell you off.
Tell your listeners.
I'll tell what. Talk to me in private, but I'll give you a good one.
I thought this was table talk with Sal, bro. Not fucking hush hush with Sal, bro.
It's table talk. Table talk. Table talk. If you want to talk under the table, then that's under
this pillow talk, bro.
Hey, chill out, dog. If your girl wants to listen to this, then nah, just play. Nah, like, honestly, it's just like, dude, fuck eating. Eating was my favorite thing out there.
Really? What did you eat? Fucking sausages and.
Well, whenever you're clubbing, like, so you would go to a club and experiencing club life when you're as a European is completely different than an American. In Europe, they have 5 different dance floors with 5 different types of music.
Yeah. Obviously, the big one's EDM, like house music.
Yeah,
right?
it's
techno.
Yeah, techno. But there's also like the Germans have their own music, which is like kind of a mix of like house and
it's that hard style.
It's like house. That's what they love hardstyle whenever they're at their EDM festival. But I'm not a big fan of that. Nah, that shit.
Bro, I go hard in the club.
To me,
when
that shit.
Love me on the dance floor. That's a show text.
You're a shuffler, dog.
Fucking hardstyle, bro.
Oh, you're a stomper, dog.
Oh,
you gotta take me out to one of those raves, dude.
I'm a motherfucking raver with the hardstyle, bro. That shit was hard.
Is that your favorite thing to do? Just rave?
Bro, I haven't raved in years, bro. But that shit is fun, dude. It's a vibe. It's dope.
It's fun until you hear the same fucking beat, ding, 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 for fucking 6 hours straight. You gotta be high, man. And I can't be getting high like that, dude. Those guys that get that high are crazy high. Like, and you don't understand, like, these guys look like they're fucking aliens with their fucking pupils this fucking big. And they're perfectly in beat. Like, that's definitely white people shit. Like, they're stomping to be on beat. Like, they're fucking marching to death. It's fucking trip, man. But me, if I'm gonna go clubbing, I like a lot of black clubs. I'm more of a black club kind of guy. I like Mexican clubs.
Like hip hop and shit.
I like hip hop.
Did they have hip hop rooms over there?
Oh yeah, a lot of hip hop clubs. Who doesn't like American culture?
Yeah,
you know. So.
Did you hook up with any German chicks out there, dude? Or is this under the table time? No, I didn't make out with nobody. What was that joke I said the other day that I got from you? So you inspired me?
Oh no.
Cut.
Dude, chill out. No, that was funny. No, dude, in Germany you could go to not Thirsty Thursdays. It's Lady Night Thursdays.
Lady Night what?
Lady Night Thursday. Lady Night.
How do you say it in German, bro?
I don't fucking know. I'm American.
How would you know to go there then? How do you know it wasn't Manly Man Mondays, bro?
Because whenever we would go to the club, there would be a crazy amount of women.
Okay.
And a beautiful German woman at that. We're not into, your 4th Street activities. Stay inside inside of your head. But No, it was Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursdays, and it was late nights in Cruiser in a couple. I think it was Club one or something like that, and it just meant one or something like that. And it was in Kaiserslautern, and they had five dance floors or whatever, but you would be able to go into the club like probably like 12 or whatever, 11.
At night.
Yeah, yeah, of course. And then you hook up with the chick, you know.
Meet a
Yeah,
girl
go
at the
back,
club.
yeah, you gotta meet a girl at the club, go take her out for like a doner kebab, have a chat, have a nice have something to eat, right? And then go back to the club and then take another girl out for dinner. Right. That's what you would be able to do in Germany. Yeah, so it was cool, especially because food stands were always open too.
Like by the club. Like
By the club, yeah, yeah. So you would just get your chow.
So what kind of food was like?
Uh, Out there, you go to the donor spots a lot. Dude.
Donor?
Donors.
What's that?
Donor is a kebabs, right? Donor kebab, and it's just like gyro meat, which is like for Mexicans it would be al pastor.
Yeah.
But for them it's like lamb, beef mix or chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken shawarma.
Yeah.
And yeah, we would just kind of. You get what I'm saying, right? Right. So, and it was really cool. It's a different type of energy over there with women and stuff like that. They're not oppressed as they are here in America.
Yeah.
I think women are celebrated. I think sexuality is celebrated kind of to an underground norm. So it's not like too crazy into your face, but it is in your face. So they would have porn magazines at like gas stations and shit, and they would have like the titties out, not covered, and that's normal.
Yeah.
They wouldn't like X-rated a section. No one's allowed.
Yeah.
And they would allow that shit. So I think people were just open with their sexuality a lot more in Germany. Well, I wouldn't say all of Europe, but what I experienced, they were a lot more like fluent.
Yeah.
So people say a lot of sluts. I don't.
People say what?
There are a lot of sluts.
There's a lot of sluts there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think so because it's just like.
You're like, where were they when I was there, bro?
Getting doted dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just kind of. But it's a really fun time. And everyone's cool, man. Like you just need to be cool. People ask me, well, how do you have fun? Just be cool, be chill, be yourself. Sometimes sometimes you're not meant for it, man. Like if you're not feeling it, then don't go out, man.
Yeah.
But
as far as like the fun stuff to do out there was to go to soccer games, football games, and then go to the clubs. That's pretty much what the young people did.
Dude, young people did everything out there. They would go to the rave. They would go to the raves. There's a lot of festivals out there.
Like festivals like what?
Like wine festivals, beer festivals, food festivals. There's always something going on. There's like big there's a thing called Fashion, and that's in like Cologne, Germany, where I went to a festival out there, and it's like carnival vibe. But when I say carnival, it's like white people carnival, where it's like you dress up as like different characters, and you like there's frogs and.
Oh, you're talking about like Renaissance?
Like yeah, like that. Exactly type of carnival.
I'm a princess.
Yeah. A lot of beer tents, man. Over there in Germany, it's like just drink.
Yeah, I feel like they love that beer, like that stir fucking. Like,
fuck, dude. One time I drank a beer that was made like from the 10th century.
What?
It's like the recipe's like 100 years, like not even more. Like old like Buddhist monks and shit like that. And honestly, that beer was good as fuck, dude. Yeah, it was heavy though. It was like kind of, but it was really top notch beer.
Yeah,
I was so fucked up when I drank it though.
Nice. Die Deutschland.
Oh, and dude, there's just a lot of things to experience because over there you could just walk around in the streets and just like have fun, man. You could drink in public there and shit like that, and
Can you drink
people
and
get
drive?
it.
Like,
You could not drink and drive out there. They actually have even a more strict blood alcohol content.
oh, sure.
Over there, it's like a 0.05.
Damn.
Over here is a 0.08.
Yeah.
So they're really strict about that. But passengers can have beers, but the driver can't.
Oh, okay, nice.
Which is good. I believe it's good.
Yeah. And then how's law enforcement over there? Like,
Oh, they'll fuck you up, dude.
wait,
There's no fucking around.
yeah.
Like, if you're talking shit, they'll fucking hit you with a baton. Real quick. You say, what you say, motherfucker? Beat your ass. They don't care out there. Because you're mostly in the wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't just pull you over, or they don't just fucking like American cops. It's, like they'll just pull you over just to try to find something or whatever.
Yeah.
You feel over there, it's like they pulled you over for a fucking purpose. Like,
They didn't really fuck with me, man. I'll be honest with you. Every time I got arrested overseas was always by a fucking military police officer. Fucking pussies. Not every MP is a pussy. I apologize. I guess you guys are just doing your job. But every time my buddies got in trouble with foreign police departments, it was always because they were too drunk.
mm-hmm.
Whenever they figure out you're an American, they're like an American soldier,
Yeah.
and they're like, okay, they kind of like give you your like
A little break, yeah.
Yeah, kind of. It's hard. It's not like a real break,
Yeah.
but they know that if they fuck with you, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
To really fuck with you.
Yeah.
So it's either they're gonna just slap on the wrist and let you go, or they're gonna really take it down the long road.
Yeah.
And the U.S. government doesn't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
So, and they don't want U.S. soldiers to look bad.
Yeah.
That's just the way the world runs.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think people get? What's something people normally get wrong about you? Like some people think you're a mechanic. Crack open another one for me, Pat.
I mean,
Thank you, sir.
cheers.
Cheers. You still on the first one, Phil?
No, I'm a second. Something they probably think that I don't take things serious, or they take my kindness for weakness, or that I'm an asshole.
Well, you kind of were all over the place right there. So,
Yeah. So like that's, but those are the three main things I think people.
So people just don't get you.
Yeah, I feel like misunderstood for sure, 100%.
Do you feel like the misfits?
I've always felt like I don't belong. Like I'm just fucking different. I've always felt different and weird. Like whether that be a good or a bad thing, I've always felt like I don't belong here. Like it's just I've always felt outcasted in a sense, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense why you're doing comedy now. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That checks out. Most of us feel that way in the comedy world, I think. Or do you think anyone ever really feels like, oh, this is it. This is my people.
No, like even like
Everyone must feel like they don't belong sometimes, right? Like you don't.
yeah, like I don't. Yeah, like
Isn't it like the whole point of life is to find the journey of like finding your tribe or whatever?
yeah.
Building
Also
your
too,
stuff.
like I feel more like underappreciated. Like I've never felt like appreciated or.
Oh really?
I've never felt like, oh man, you're doing a good job, or my parents were never like, oh, I'm so proud of you, or you're doing good, or you know what I mean. I just never felt like appreciated for anything. So I just like, I don't know, maybe I'll find it with comedy. I don't know. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming out here, and I appreciate you bringing the beer, and I appreciate all the work that you do in the shop. Yeah. No, dude. Seriously, though, do you feel like that's something that you need to work on? kind of
What?
feeling yourself, making yourself feel appreciated by yourself.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, you have to love yourself first before anybody else can love you, right? In a sense, like you gotta, like for me, like I in my head, I already feel like, oh, like I could do this. I'm the best. You know, you have to believe that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if I also believe if you're gonna do something, do it because you want to be the best, and you want to add some value, you want to add, something to it. So that's the way I take things, especially with my stand up. I do my art for God, okay? Like the great what's that producer's name? Is it Mark Rubin? I can't think of it.
Mark Rubin?
Yeah, or no, not Mark Rubin. Rubin something. Anyways,
Mark Rubin's like a fucking.
No, he's like the super producer.
Did he?
Anyways, he was like, I do my art for comedy. I mean, I do my art for God. So I'm the same way, bro. I do my art for God, bro.
Oh, real shit?
Yeah, but
damn, that's fine. This podcast is for Jesus. Honestly, he would probably be a fan of the podcast. I'm not gonna. He'll probably be like, yeah, this guy's cool.
No, but yeah, like I said, I did because I want to be the best. I feel like this is my true calling. I love it. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't. I made the sacrifices to come over here. I would have not just, left everything. Yeah, I may not be successful in a year, the next year or whatever, but I'm gonna keep at it, and then whatever God wants me to do with it, I'm gonna do it. Each day, I take it as a blessing, and let's go. Let's rock with it. Let's see where it takes us.
I 110% agree with you. I think anyone that moves somewhere to like at least try to chase their passion is deserves a nod of appreciation.
Yeah.
But you just moving somewhere doesn't make your dream happen. You make the dream happen. You took a few steps getting there. With that being said, I see you grinding, bro. I see you. I see you. I saw that. I went to that Spanish show, and I'm really happy I went to that Spanish show.
Why?
Because it just motivated me. I was like, oh, dude, I'm gonna stop putting off writing jokes in Spanish. 'Cause the only reason I haven't gone up there is I don't have any Spanish jokes written, because I was putting it off. But I saw how fun and loose everything was, and I just found like what it was is the crowd wanted to be entertained. Like they weren't there like there to judge or whatever.
No.
They were there like
we want to watch some comedy in Spanish.
Sí, that was la risa, cabrón. Those vibes, and I was just like, oh hell yeah, like that's something I want to do because I love the culture. I love my culture, and I think that being funny in Spanish is a lot easier. For maybe for me, I think Spanish is a funnier like language, and me being Mexican, it's just funny, fool. There's so much doble sentidos to everything.
Can I tell you the truth? It's funnier. I hate it. You know why? You know why I hate it? Because it's hard. It's hard for me. My Spanish sucks. Like it's not good. So I actually really have to think about it. And I hate it so much, and it's so hard for me that I put it off to the last minute. Like literally, like when you saw me do that set, like I'd done some of that stuff before, but that day before the show, I went to two mics and just practiced it right there.
Oh, okay.
I try not to because it's so hard for me, like it's like Spanish was my first language or whatever when I was a little kid, but English just dominated everything. But like, it's so different and so wild, and for me, any stage time is good stage time. Mm-hmm. So if someone tells me, hey, you want to be on this show, but you gotta speak German, I'm like, fuck, all right, I'll learn a little bit of German slang. It's not gonna be all in German, but I'll do. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like I won't shy away from any stage time, and especially if it's in Spanish, I'm just like, fuck it, my Spanish sucks. I may not be even funny in Spanish, but I'll give it a try. Like, let's go. And so far, yeah, I've been doing good. I've had fun with it. A lot of people like it. I think it's something I have to really take more serious and get better at it. But yeah, why not be a double threat? You know what I mean? Like that's cool. So in my respect, people that do comedy in more than one language is so fucking hard. Like it's hard as it is in fucking English, let alone like whatever other language you speak, you know. So my hat's off to Felipe Esparza. I know he does that. There's some other comedians I can't think of their names, but yeah, dude, that shit's it's hard, dude. It's
All the guys that like the what really made me fall in love with comedy and Mexican comedy at that is La Familia Peluche. I don't know if you've ever heard of
I
that.
think I've heard it. I've never really like
Yeah,
dove into
you're not that paisa de ta.
Dang.
Yeah, Familia Peluche was just like it was a comedy show, like just a skit of like a Mexican family. But the gimmick was that they always wear like fluffy, puffed out clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just acting and the main guy, that guy does movies now, super famous guy. Like he's in My Mexican Lover and stuff and shit like that. But that guy's really funny. And that's where I found that Spanish is it's so funny to me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know whether I might be biased because I am Mexican American, you know, but I love comedy in Spanish.
Yeah.
That's something that I need to push myself to really do because yo creo que es fácil.
Bro, go to the next open mic. He's gonna have one. I
Dude.
think if it's not this week, it's the next week. The Spanish one. Go.
Oh, dude, I know. I have to. That way I could dude, I want to get on that stage too because
Bro, like when I first did it, I didn't know I was gonna do good or what. I didn't know what tips. I was just like, fuck it.
what jokes did you do for your first set of that in Spanish?
Dude, I don't even remember, to be honest. I think I probably talked about my hair. Some jokes that I have in English, I was able to translate over a little bit to Spanish, so that kind of helped me out. I think I talked about Katy Perry, Katy Perry event, like, just dumb shit. Like I was just like trying to be, you know, like whatever, like just translate it, trying to make it funny.
I'm gonna be so fucking racist. No, not really.
Yeah,
but,
bro.
but,
Like I was racist on my last one. I don't know if you heard, but yeah,
Nah.
I'm talking about the tips, the Indian people, like the tip, like.
That's so That's so funny. But you know what I like? Shout outs Francisco for starting that mic and stuff. But he's bringing different types of Latinos together.
Yeah, bro. There's a lot of like Venezuelans, a lot of Mexicans, Ecuadorians, Colombians. Like, yeah, dude, it's like all different walks of life that are Latino. So it was cool.
Super fun mic.
Yeah.
How do you-
Estando con Francisco.
What was it?
What's it called? Estando con Francisco.
Estanda con.
Or Estando con Francisco. I don't know. That's what it's called.
Yeah, some shit. I'll put something up here, maybe. How do you hold yourself accountable without burning out?
I feel like I'm burning out right now, to be honest. But then like I feel like if I don't practice, I feel like I'm not good enough like Kobe, bro. Like Kobe was always in the gym.
Every day shooting,
shooting, bro. Like waking up, doing this, doing that. Like bro, like I'm tired, bro. Like I wake up early, I have to stay up late. Like it puts a drag on you, you know. But I do it for the love of the game, and I like coming up with new premises and working stuff out. And yeah, there's days where I'm like, fuck, dude, I want to go practice. We're talking about practice. I don't want to go fucking practice, bro. But like the other day, like Thursday, when I spoke to you, I was like, bro, I worked 10 hours, bro. And I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go do the mic down the street from my work. Like, I didn't want to go, but afterwards, I was just like, I'm glad I went. Like,
Yeah.
even though it was a shitty mic, I was just like, fuck it, I'm glad I went. I talked my shit. I talked a little bit what I wanted to work, and some stuff, didn't work. Some stuff did, and okay, keep it pushing. But I think one thing I struggle with more is I gotta sit down and write more. I gotta read more too. I feel like if you read, it gives you more wordplay. So you'll expand like your mind with like more words to use or different aspects of words.
Talking
things. So
talking about like word structure and stuff. I found like word economy is very important too.
Yeah.
Like my joke that I written down is 52 words. How can I cut down those 52 words to 20, to those 20 being 16? Because I want to get to the punchline as fast as possible
yeah,
with without diluting the joke too much, you
Yeah.
know? So there's a lot of like you were saying, where reading becomes a big part of it.
Yeah.
But then I can tell whenever there's like real readers and real like fucking just because they're like, oh well, I'm making my joke and nice talk like this and my joke will go up and down.
Yeah, but also like I don't really like that sort of style of comedy. Like, oh, let me take them on this road,
No.
and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna hit them with this. I'm more like, let's get to the point.
Mhm.
Let's go. Like, you know, like boom, boom, boom. Like I like those jabs. Boom, boom. Every now and then you hit them with the fucking big uppercut or whatever.
Yeah.
But I like those random jabs. Like I try to get a laugh every fucking 8 to 10 seconds. Like boom,
Yeah, like a nice little quick, like,
and
and then that gives them up for the big, or even I like doing the big, like, because I find that funny too. Like, what the fuck is he saying? Because I find that sometimes funny for myself. I know that might not be good for the audience.
I remember I did a joke at this club. I mean, I talk about like Mexicans and stuff. And I go, you know why Mexicans are good UFC fighters? And it's quiet. They're quiet. Because they're used to being locked up in cages, and you just hear, it just sucks up all the air. And everyone's just like, oh. But the real racist people are like, they fucking love that shit. But the people that are just like, and I'm just like, free my people.
So I would have laughed. I would have thought that was hilarious. I'm not saying that I'm racist, but I think that like there becomes a point of comedy where it's like I like seeing the performer perform and having the balls to say what they're gonna say. Even like whenever this is very controversial, whenever people say the N-word and they're not black.
Yeah.
That's whenever it's like, oh, it's such a dangerous, like tempting thing for them to say. And I'm just like,
dude, like Carlos Mencia would say it all the fucking time. But you gotta say it like it's gotta be funny, and you can't, like, you know what I mean? Bro, I meant to go see him at this club. It was a black club, and he did it in front of all, like, some people were like, what the fuck? But hey, Carlos, he did it, like, he owned it. Like, he wasn't being racist or anything like that. He was just being like, it was part of the joke. So
yeah,
I just feel like it should be okay with comedy, like,
but those
be part of the joke. You're talking about Asian, like, chains, Mexicans, wet bags, fucking, you know, you know, whatever it is, like, fuck it, like, just make it funny. Like,
exactly.
Hatred towards it.
Exactly. There's a big difference between it being funny and it being hatred. With that being said, I don't like saying those type of jokes if I see phones or it being recorded. Why? Because I want to save the shock value. Because when everyone knows that no one else is gonna like see them laugh or whatever, they know that they're not gonna be judged. They let loose even more. That's why, like in bigger comedy clubs, they make you fucking put your phone away. It's not just because you won't steal the jokes and stuff like that. So you could feel a little bit more at ease. You know.
Yeah, you're not being reported.
You're not being fucking.
And your joke's not getting taken out of context.
Exactly. Because you could cut up a whole fucking set and you could be like, oh, this guy's so fucked up.
Yeah.
All right. If you could collaborate with any artist, living or dead, who would it be?
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler?
I love Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler's a funny guy.
I love Adam Sandler.
What was the movie where he was like the devil? The devil's son?
Little Nicky.
Little Nicky, very funny movie.
Papa, he's the best. You think Popeye took that at the park?
He kept on dying. He's such an idiot.
Kathy is now.
Oh shit.
Well, Little Nicky, Mr. Deeds, Billy Madison's my favorite movie. Big Daddy, fucking.
What's that? Waterboy. Waterboy was a fucking
50 First Dates. Bro, all the Wedding Singer, that one's fucking hilarious.
He also has the Uncut Gems movie. That was a more serious.
That one was good, bro.
Yeah, which is actually great seeing him in that.
Cobbler.
Ooh, that one's also
that one's super underrated. Yeah. Don't mess with the Zohan.
That one's fucking
disco. Hey, disco.
Oh, the hummus.
Disco. Why you so like? It's Sony Guts. It's Sony Guts.
Oh shit.
No, the Cobbler is super cool, bro. Like, Yeah, I love Adam. I hope one day I want to do SNL, bro. I think I'd be so good in SNL. I'm good at improvising and just being off the cuff.
Oh,
Like
nice.
stupid shit like that.
Oh, me too.
So I would hopefully one day get to audition and I could picture myself being in SNL living in New York.
Fuck that! I'm not even gonna audition. I'm just gonna wait for their invite, dog. I'm gonna be
Well,
that.
that's what you get.
Actually,
you
you know what?
invited, but-
I'll let my manager deal with all that.
No.
If anyone wants to get paid to make me fucking get work, I will pay. I will pay you to get me work, and we can work together. I just need more money.
Don't understand.
No, yeah, work for me, bro. Hella chill, dog. Yeah, you're gonna be working, but you'll be working for me.
I just want to chill.
Yeah, and have fun, man. Like really, we'll hang out. We'll get a yacht. We'll get a yacht. Who doesn't want to party?
This guy's gonna go broke in 2 years, dude.
Nah. I'm only gonna get a yacht if I make like probably around like 300 million.
Yeah, because there's a lot of upkeep.
Yeah, exactly. Unless I'm making profit from my yacht, like if I was like renting it out, then I would definitely get one. But if it's not, if the numbers make sense, then I'll do it. I would definitely spend money on a really nice car though. I just want to have. Right now, I'm in between like getting like an M5, M4 BMW. You know, something slight. You know, that's still fast, or something like an El Camino. Damn, boy.
Damn, bro, you're talking shit, dude. What's going on, bro?
That fool's talking fucking papa, dog. Damn, fool.
It's the fucking beer, bro. The bubble guts, bro.
Damn, dog. That fool's nasty, dude. That just stings. But I was gonna get a BMW or an El Camino. I think that's so.
El Camino.
All right, I think I'm gonna have to like give you one more question, and then I'm gonna have to let you go because it sounds like you gotta go take a shit.
I'm good.
What's something true about you that most people wouldn't guess?
What?
Like, what's your untold truth, bro?
My untold truth that people wouldn't guess.
You wear tight shirts. You have blonde. You color the tips of your hair blonde.
No, I'm
Your favorite boy band is.
I would say I'm a very giving person.
You're a giving person.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Well, you are pretty giving. You gave me some beers. Hell yeah, babe.
I like to help. If I can help out, I'll help out.
Oh hell yeah! Well,
Yeah, like remember like the first podcast we did, but scratch that. Anyways, like I told you, if I ever become super rich or whatever, like, I'm gonna set up a trust fund for my schools that I went to growing up, and they're gonna get all the money. And I want them to spend it on the schools themselves and the buildings and on the students going on field trips and whatever they need. They want scholarships, or they can just pull it out of the funds and.
good luck with that. That money's gonna get muddied. I think if you're gonna do something like that, just build something for the kids, man.
No, well, it's gonna be under like I'm gonna do it while I'm alive, like but like.
But you would manage that? Would you?
Yeah, like for example, say I'm like 80, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fucking die in like 10 years, like. All right, that's like. Well, I'll set up the trust fund even before that. Like, I'll start funneling money into the accounts. Like, all right, you guys gotta do it like this. I'll have certain ways that they could touch the money. Like, they can't just fucking grab it. Like, oh yeah, no,
What do you like?
it's gotta be used for the school or for the students only.
Would you penalize them for not using it? Like say that you're a bank, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what you are, the trust fund. You're the bank.
Yeah.
The school says, hey, we need a loan of $50K. We want to add a new library department in our school.
Right.
Can we use your money to fund it?
Take it out of the trust.
Okay, cool.
Towards the school. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's say they need a new theater or whatever, or a new stadium. Okay, take it out of the.
What about if they're like they ask you for $50K, or what about if they ask you? You know what? Those are small numbers. You know, you're a fucking multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
Damn near a billionaire. They ask you for
500,000.
500. No,
500
they ask you for $1 million.
Okay. Like
they ask you for $1 million.
You're saying this when I'm alive, when I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
They ask you for $1 million
Yeah.
to build a library.
Yeah.
You find out it only took them 200,000
Only cost 200,000
to build,
Yeah.
and only 100,000 to maintain. So in all, 300,000.
Then we're gonna have some problems. But I hope. Like
So would you take away the library funding for them?
No, I would still build the library, but I would go after the people that.
This guy's gonna be fund this guy. I'm gonna build a whole bunch of schools.
No, like there's gotta be. That's why I'm gonna hire lawyers. I'm not just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. No, you gotta have all the right paperwork, all the right lawyers. Like there's gonna be certain ways that they can grab the money, use it, and stuff. Everything's gonna be tracked and accounted for. Like, no, yeah.
You know what we should? You know what I'm gonna do now, dog? You gave me a fucking great idea right now. I mean, if I ever become like stupid rich, I will videotape myself giving the money to like drug addicts.
Okay.
And I would go in a day in the life with a drug addict.
Okay.
I wouldn't do the drugs, but I would videotape them the whole time. And I like no stipulation. Go do a normal day of you smoking crack all night.
Okay.
Like show me your party.
It feels like
And
that's exploiting drug.
I'm gonna go explore drug use.
No, exploit. You're exploiting them like for content views on your channel. That's what it is. You fucking asshole. Because if you do something kind, you don't gotta record it. Like, why you gotta record it? Unless you.
Because I want to show the people where their money is going, bro. You know
where your money is going. You're doing.
Oh, dude,
It's not like you're taking, hey, everybody, I'm donating to help out Chris. Chris, I'm in the street. Like, this is, we saved, we raised $5,000. Chris, what are you doing with the money? Oh, I'm going to try to buy an apartment. Okay, let's follow Chris around. And he fucking.
I wouldn't give him the money.
Buys crack or whatever.
Then I would go like Jose.
Okay, don't try to compare with me. You're doing something completely different. Like,
But it would be fun.
Yeah, you're trying to do something fun.
But it would be
crazy,
fun.
Yeah.
But it would be
I'm
fun.
trying to help out the youth, bro. You're trying to fucking. Yeah, you were on your YouTube.
Yo, today we're with a white dude on fucking North Lamar Street, and I gave him $500 to buy pain medicine for his.
Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Yeah.
It was just, oh fuck, that's so fucked up. It's fucking hilarious. I know.
Fucking, no wonder why you like watching those videos, dude.
Yeah. I just think it's funny, man. I just think it's funny. It's not a laughing matter. Sorry, bro. I feel pretty fucked up right now. Not really. But hey, dude, fucking send us money. I'm gonna leave the cash app. Fucking $50 goes a long way for this crackheads. It really does. But I will videotape them fucking getting high. We'll do it and then we'll release the footage under documentary views so they can't take it down.
On what?
Yeah, well, under like the pretenses of it being a documentary.
Oh.
So they it's not like enjoyment. It's not entertainment.
Yeah.
It's like knowledge based.
That's the loophole.
Yeah, dude. There's loopholes for everything. What the hell? Oh fuck, that was a fun time. Do you want to go try to see if we could get some fucking mic time at a bar? I have a PA system.
Sure.
Hell yeah, you down?
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I like little bar shows. Like, did you see what the All American Rejects started doing? Like, they started doing house shows and backyard shows. That's what I want to do. Like, when I become like super like successful, like I want to go back. But all right, let's do backyard shows. Let's do this. Or hey, I'm gonna do like random pop up shows. Hey, fucking this weekend I'm gonna be here. This time, like tickets are $20, like or whatever. You know, like boom, just like random punk rock shit.
Oh yeah, that's what I would do. I would do a quick pop up show at like a bar or something like quick. Like, hey guys, we're doing stand up here. Show up. That's what we're trying to do right now.
With no people in the audience.
Yeah, but at least if we get some comedians to come down and have a few beers, at least it would be fun. You know? Like, talk some shit, shoot some pool, throw some rocks. I don't know. Whatever. All right, homies. That was Table Talk with Sal, and this was Neno. Say what's up, Neno.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening to Table Talk with Sal. We'll see you next time. That was fun, dude. Bro, I didn't think my fart was gonna be that loud.
Like, what the fuck?